Lights on, Joe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and those in TV land, and welcome to the August 5th edition of the Board of Selectmen meeting. Starting at 6:02 officially, if you would please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Any citizens' input with anything that might be on tonight's agenda? Hearing none, we'll move on to administration, and I believe we have Chief DeFlummery with his monthly update.
All right, thank you. So I'm going to go on with the July monthly report. We had 1,266 calls for service. Just a little recap, 139 motor vehicle stops, 10 arrests. The arrests consisted of 2 disorderly conducts, 2 arrest warrants, domestic violence, simple assault, driving after suspension, driving while intoxicated, resisting arrest, driving after suspension again, and conduct after an accident. The calls for service are definitely getting bumped up. I can't go through every single call and tell you the reasons why, but a lot of neighborhood disputes, a lot of complaints, typical summer. So we've been pretty busy with that. As far as training goes, we had a busy month. Myself and Sergeant Mounsey completed the FBI leadership training in Guilford, New Hampshire. Very good training, learned a lot. Brandon Adnesio completed a week-long firearms instructor course, so he's now our new firearms instructor. Did a great job. Brian Oljay, who's the SRO, completed his ALICE recertification, which is needed to be the ALICE instructor at the school. All of our officers completed an active shooter training in Southampton, which I believe the fire department was part of. Just a great training, involved all the area fire departments and police departments. It's just a fantastic day. 2 days in Southampton. And all of the officers also completed a Department of Justice Advanced DOE and blood draw training. The training the guys have done a great job this year. We've had a lot of training. So far this year, we've already completed all of our hours that we need for the whole year, and there's going to be a lot more training coming up. So I'm doing a good job on that end. I want to ask the board to hire Gregory Sinelli as a part-time officer. I'm going to tell you a little about Greg. He's gone through a thorough background investigation, which includes physical test, polygraph, psychological exam, medical exam, and just a thorough background. Greg Sinelli is a full-time Saugus firefighter. For the last 30 years, he served his country as a Navy corpsman medic from '88 to 2012. He was deployed 12 times, including 6 combat tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. Was attached to a Marine patrol on 5 tours and a SEAL team on his last. He's a jiu-jitsu instructor. As a matter of fact, he just won the Masters Heavyweight Division in Las Vegas. And he's been part of the CISM team since 2012. And the CISM team's a crisis intervention management team for police and fire. And he counsels firefighters and cops that have been, through some traumatic events. And I think he'll be a great addition to our department.
Very good. All right, entertain a motion to hire Greg Sinelli.
Yeah, do we need an hourly rate to put to that?
He's going to be at starting part-time salary, and I believe the hourly rate is $28.74 or something like that. I'll have to get back to you with that.
So I'll make a motion to hire Greg Sinelli as a part-time patrol officer, police officer, at the hourly rate of $28.74. And unless that changes, let us know.
Yeah.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Welcome, Greg.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief.
Thanks, Chief.
Is the gentleman from Unitil here tonight? Evidently not, so we'll move on to approvals. Fire department rate increase. Chief?
Good evening, Board. Just quick, we're gonna try to recruit that gentleman on the fire side since he's got fire experience. You have a purchase order that was submitted to the board for approval. Those funds are for the AFG grant. So per the grant, it has to be in the agenda, which I have the agenda. The board has to specifically vote for approval and where the funds are to be taken out from.
Okay.
So do you, the grant, we don't have the money for the grant right now. So you send this paperwork in to whoever's issuing the grant, you say, this is the approval, this is where I paid for it from, and they send you a check to redeposit into the account we took it from. Am I under that?
Correct. The way it was explained by FEMA, because it's a FEMA grant, we have to, the fire department, for reimbursement, I just have to show the agenda, the purchase order, and the minutes of the meeting. If we get audited, then the town has to show where the money came out of and where the money went back in.
Okay.
That's why we strongly recommend that it comes out of one account and doesn't go from account to account to account,
Makes it
and
easier,
so on.
definitely.
That's why.
So it's a one-for-one thing? and-
Correct.
Okay.
When this whole thing started, it was supposed to come out of the new fire rescue ambulance revolving fund, is where the funds were supposed to come out of, and that's where the funds are gonna go back into.
Is that the correct account number?
That sounds right.
Yes, I think,
5060? Okay. I just want to make sure. Some old account or something like that, I just want to.
We're definitely going to get the grant. It's been a,
The grant has already been approved, as long as the town does everything
Okay.
per the parameters, you'll get the funds back.
okay.
We were gonna submit already the monitor that was already purchased. For that reimbursement, we were told that we have to purchase all the equipment that was listed on the grant before we can submit for reimbursement.
Okay. So I'll move to authorize purchase order 2025001, made payable to Boundtree Medical for medical equipment in the amount of $14,359. Funds to be paid from the ambulance account ending in 5056. This purchase is on behalf of the 2023 AFG grant.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So moved.
Thank you, Board.
Thank you, Chief.
We on the step increases?
Yes.
Okay. The first step increase that the fire department is asking for is for Nolan Ash. Nolan Ash was hired as a probationary firefighter. Since then, he has completed his national EMT basic training. You have a copy of his EMT card. The base pay for an EMT is $20 an hour. We're asking for the board to vote for his base pay at $20 an hour.
Okay. Paula, are these the two that you showed us? Okay. I move to approve Nolan Ash's hourly rate to be increased from $13.57 to $20 effective next pay period. Nolan was a probationary firefighter and now has successfully finished the National Emergency Technician Basic Training.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All approved?
Aye.
Aye, so moved.
Thank you, Board. The next one is Lieutenant Robert Watson. He's completed his required training to be the holder position is fire lieutenant. That base rate is $27.10. Respectfully asking that the board approve Lieutenant Robert Watson's rate to be changed to the base rate at $27.10.
I move to approve Robert Watson's hourly rate to be increased from $25.95 to $27.10 effective next pay period. Robert holds a Class B license and now holds the position of lieutenant.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Well, congratulations to both Nolan and Robert for their professional achievements.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Town Administrator, propane.
She's busy.
Okay.
So this is what we go through every year when we go out to bid, and we're going out to bid with the school. And if you remember last year, they gave us like a 10-hour window to sign the contract. So the town administrator and I talked, and I said it would be great if the selectmen could give the approval when we finally get all the bids. She'll get them, she'll show them to you, and then obviously the school and us will recommend who we should go with. And if you give her the signing authority, we'll be able to get it done on a timely fashion.
So, Dan, didn't we do this last year?
We do it
Yes.
every year.
We gotta do it every year? You can't do like a, all right. So I authorize the town admin to sign the gas and propane contract for the upcoming year.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Next is intent to cut on tax map 5-6-6.
Do you want to talk about it or not? All right. I move to acknowledge the receipt of notice of intent to cut for tax map ID 5-6-6 pursuant to New Hampshire RSA 79:10.
Second.
Motion, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. The next one is tax map 14-1-2 and 6-11-2-2.
I move to authorize the tax collector to collect the timber tax levy in the amount of $227.94 for tax map 14-1-2 for 125 Development Corp.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved.
I move to authorize the tax collector to collect the timber yield tax levy in the amount of $1,131.41 for tax map 6-11-2-2, 39 Whittier Street.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Consent agenda?
I move to accept the consent agenda as written.
All in favor? Oh, we don't
We need second.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Old business, new business announcements. Hazardous Waste Day has been set for October 5th from 9 to 1 p.m. and there'll be several messages going out on this, so probably over the web and on the sign at the transfer station. Also, Recreation is looking for volunteers to join the committee as well as to assist in developing a 5-year plan moving forward. Any interested people can contact anyone on the Recreation Commission or the Recreation email at recreation@newtonh.net. Additionally, there are still spots available for the senior trip, which will be August 22nd, and you can contact the Recreation Commission on that. Any other business, guys?
I'm good.
I don't have anything.
So I move to enter into a non-public session under RSA 91A:3, dismissal of a public employee, and I, consideration of legal advice.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, non-public. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Recording stopped.
19 minutes.